We continue with the reaction on the ongoing violence that's taking place in KwaZulu-Natal and the Gauteng province. Joining us now is EFF spokesperson Vuyani Pambo, who joins us on the line. Mr. Pambo, good morning to you. Your reaction to what is happening on the streets of South Africa first.
Well, thank you very much for having us, Polly. As you would know, we're observing, much like any other South African, looking at what is happening in South Africa right now. What we must note is that what is happening right now is there are two factions of the ANC, one which is using the state machinery to fight the other. And the looting is generally the ones that are not in government, who are using that which they have to fight back. We may not be cognizant of the background conversation, but what we must note is that there is no president at Mahlabandlo. This president is not in charge, and this for us actually, emphasizes that this is a paid or a prepaid president who has no power to call into order his own members, the same people who vote for the same emblem as he does.
Mr. Pambo,
if there was leadership...
Mr. Pambo, let me challenge you there a little bit. When you say the president right now is not in charge, we saw him address the nation last night, and he had stern words to say about the ongoing unrest in the country. So what do you mean when you say there's no president at Mahlabandlo?
Well, let me ask you something. What did the president address? Who did the president address? Who did he call into order? Because he simply spoke about criminality. He didn't say, you who is doing 1, 2, 3 must stop what you're doing. He is the president of South Africa. He knows exactly what is happening. We knew that when Jacob Zuma gets arrested, this is what was going to happen. He's in charge of what is happening in South Africa. The president spoke in darkness without speaking with specificity. The president spoke like any other South African, or he spoke as a pedestrian. So there's no way you can be in power and not be able to name the perpetrator. So the people who are perpetrating what is happening on the ground right now are people he sits with in the NEC.
A simple question then, Mr. Pambo.
He could have averted this. He could have stopped what is happening here right now before it happened.
A simple question then, Vuyani Pambo. What should the president have said to who? No.
Yesterday was too late. When Jacob Zuma said he was not going to the commission, like the president of the EFF, like the commander-in-chief, who is the commander-in-chief in South Africa right now, if he is truly the commander-in-chief of South Africa, he should have seen this thing coming. He should have gone to Nkandla, or he should have found a way to spoken to his leader, who is Jacob Zuma right now. He should have said to him, former president, this is what's going to happen, and I think you must go to the commission. That we did not see. He should have foreseen that the people on the ground would have used this, with or without his consent. He should have been able to foresee this. There is no political leadership in this country, and we must acknowledge that. Because a leader who is in power, especially in charge of state machinery, should have foreseen that this is what is going to transpire.
All right. So, Vuyani Pambo, unfortunately, time is against us. We are here now. The country finds itself at this juncture. The main opposition, that's the Democratic Alliance, I've just seen a statement suggesting that the president must deploy the army to the streets. The EFF, how do you see it? What will bring finality to this chapter?
Koli, that is a racist response. That's what they did in apartheid. If Ramaphosa is in charge, these are people who wear ANC regalia. These are people who vote for the ANC. If he's really the president of the ANC, he must be able to summon and call order and calm to the people who are doing what they are doing right now. If he's truly the leader of this country, not send army. The people who are going to die here are not members of the DA, are not white people. It's going to be black people. And the DA is saying and is calling for the army because it knows its electorate is not going to die. Black people are going to die when the army goes in.
All right.
Black people are going to kill each other. Ramaphosa, if he's really the president of this country, he would be able to go on the ground and talk to his members, because these are his members, and say to them, let us find a solution.
All right. Vuyani Pambo, thank you very much for your time.